Hey, welcome back to another lesson. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most crucial steps before you get your business rolling: validating your idea. Why? Because the last thing you want to do is invest all your time and money into something that no one actually wants. Imagine opening a store selling left-handed scissors in a right-handed world. Not exactly the dream, right? Exactly. So, let's dive into how to test if your idea is a hit before you go all in. There are a few ways you can validate your business idea. The first method: landing pages. A landing page is a simple web page where you can showcase your product or service and see if people are actually interested enough to sign up or learn more. It's like setting up a digital storefront without committing to the full store. You put up a shiny sign and see if anyone knocks. Next, pre-sales. This is where you ask people to commit before your product even exists. Don't worry, you're not charging them yet, just gauging their willingness to pay. Think of it like a Kickstarter campaign. If people put their money down, that's a pretty good sign they're interested. And then, of course, focus groups. Gather a small group of potential customers, show them your product, and see how they react. Are they excited? Are they confused? Do they think it's the best thing since sliced bread or the worst idea ever? Alright, now it's your turn. I challenge you to design a simple market test. You could build a landing page for your idea or run a poll on social media. Maybe even a quick survey asking people if they'd be interested in what you're offering. You don't need to get fancy here. Keep it simple and see if you can spark any interest. Don't overcomplicate it. The goal is just to see if people are intrigued enough to take action, even if it's just clicking a button or signing up for more info. If you get enough responses, you'll know if there's some real demand. Once you've got some responses, it's time to gather and interpret that feedback. Don't just look at the numbers. Pay attention to the why behind them. Did people say they love your idea but wish it was cheaper? Did they say they're too busy to use it? Dig into the details. This will help you figure out what's working and what's not. And if you're doing focus groups, be sure to ask open-ended questions. No yes or no answers here. You want to know how they really feel. Ask them, what would make this product better for you? Or, what's stopping you from buying right now? Their feedback could reveal important insights that you might have missed. Let's take this a step further. Conduct a mini focus group or gather feedback from at least 5 potential customers. These could be people who fit your target market. Ask them about your product, why they would or wouldn't buy it, and what would make it a must-have. Their responses will give you the clarity you need to move forward. And don't be afraid to ask tough questions. This is the time to get real, so you can adjust your idea before you commit. Think of this as your test run. You're making sure your idea is ready for the big stage. Okay, so what happens if the feedback isn't as great as you'd hoped? Don't panic. It's all part of the process. Sometimes a little pivot is all you need. Maybe your product needs a tweak, or you've learned that people want something slightly different. That's the beauty of market research. You get to adjust before it's too late. So, don't be afraid to pivot or change your approach. You're testing your idea, not committing to it yet. If the response is negative, use that as a learning experience. You'll be one step closer to a better, stronger product. So, to wrap it up, market validation is key to making sure your idea is worth investing in. Use landing pages, pre-sales, and focus groups to test your concept, and make sure to gather feedback and adjust accordingly. If you get a lot of meh, take it as an opportunity to improve. But if you get people excited, you're on the right track. Now, before watching the next module, really important to validate your idea. If not, go back to the drawing board and only move forward once your idea has been validated.